Guys, if I'm being honest about how optimistic I am about this process right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably at about a good 3.54. Honestly, man, I don't know if this minoxidil is going to really do it. I know that I'm still in the very early phases of it, but something about just how my head looks right now, this is probably the hardest phase to get through.
What's good, YouTube? TV Locks here, bringing you guys another video. And today we are on week 5 of our minoxidil / our hair growth journey. For those of you guys who are new to this channel, I had a lock journey and a lock channel for about 5 years. About 3 years ago, I decided to cut my locks because I was dealing with some mild alopecia symptoms. I noticed that there was a slightly thinning spot near my crown, and I decided, you know what? Let's not be afraid of this. Let's cut this and at least address our health full on. It could be caused by stress. It could be caused by other health complications. Let's just figure it out. Upon cutting my locks, I discovered that there were several bald spots, several things that I was dealing with. I saw my dermatologist, found out that I either have CCCA or male pattern baldness, right? He prescribed me with oral minoxidil. Oral minoxidil gave me heart palpitations, so I stopped taking that. But at the top of this year, I decided to give my hair one more chance at growth. I decided to use minoxidil. So every week, I missed last week, but every week, I'm going to be giving you guys another hair update. I'm going to be using minoxidil twice a week as directed, but every week I'm going to be giving you guys a hair update so you can see how my hair is growing and how the minoxidil is actually helping out. All right, now let's get right into it.
Well, as you guys can see, week 5, definitely some cuckabud action and some really good growth, man. Now, obviously, minoxidil hasn't really kicked in quite yet. They say that actually takes anywhere between 3 to 6 months to actually see some results. I'm just happy that my hair is still growing. A lot of people thought because I was rocking the baldies that I couldn't grow any hair. Shit might look a little mangy, but it still grows.
Now, as you guys can see, I got a little bit of that Kevin Durant beady bead action, so I'm gonna go ahead and comb that out to show you the difference, all right?
As you can see, once you get a fine tooth comb, it relieves those cuckabuds immediately. You can definitely tell from them BDBs that I got a 4C hair texture. Look at the back of my neck. No cap, when my whole head gets like this, it almost makes it look like I don't got a bald. It looks like all the thinning is intentional. But in all seriousness, with me combing my hair, you can definitely tell where my hair has grown quite a bit. Now, I didn't say that the hair wasn't still thin and crunchy, but you can definitely see that there is some promise. Yo, my corners look atrocious. Jesus Christ. That's my hair, y'all. I'ma stick beside.
Now that we combed it out, let's get a quick close-up so we can see a little bit more detail.
Damn, this video ain't nothing but voiceovers, ain't it? As you can see, my thinning spots after a comb definitely look a lot less thin. Now, clearly there is some difference between the healthy growing hair and the not so much healthy growing hair. But one thing that does still seem promising is as you get closer to the hair, it does appear that there are noticeable follicles there. So hopefully that minoxidil will get to work.
As you guys can see, them spots is still spotting. I got thin spots all over my head, including that crown, which is the most obvious one. But if you look across all my head, you can see that that crown is not the only problematic spot. I got thin spots all over. So what we're gonna hope for is that minoxidil can help it out a bit. As of right now, we're not gonna see the benefit of the minoxidil. It takes about 6 months for most people to start to see results. Right now, we're just trying to see how my hair naturally grows essentially on its own. So right now, what we're gonna do is grab the minoxidil and apply it to our spots. This is about how much I use on average each use. I'm already through my first bottle and that lasted me about 4 weeks, so maybe just a week shy, you know, being able to administer a dosage by this much. But in order to make sure I apply this stuff liberally and make sure it gets through all the hair, I'm gonna use what I feel like I need, all right? So this is what I'm gonna use.
Now, you guys, if I'm being honest about how optimistic I am about this process right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably at about a good 3.54. Honestly, man, I don't know if this minoxidil is going to really do it. I know that I'm still in the very early phases of it, but something about just how my head looks right now, this is probably the hardest phase to get through, where I'm just allowing it to grow, where I'm seeing these spots be so visible. Everything in me right now wants to cut this hair and just give up on this journey. Like, it's hard walking around here mangy, bro. I told myself I wanted my hair longer, and in order to get there, I'm going to have to go through this. But make no mistake, bro, this is not easy. This is definitely not easy. All that to still look like Vegeta. This ain't that bad a bit. Life would be so much easier if I just cut it down to a bald fade, just kept getting that same cut every 2 weeks, maybe even rocking a baldy in the Montel, bro. I could rock that, right? I'm going back and cold switch to my optimistic self, but y'all know how I really feel now.
And that's about it. You guys have hopefully seen my hair is doing a little bit of growth naturally on its own. Obviously those thin spots, it's not a lot of hope right now, but we're gonna continue to give it a little bit more time. Again, as my hair continues to grow longer, I do anticipate a lot more of these spots will be covered up. We're also hoping that when this minoxidil kicks in, we can start to trigger some of that hair growth in these areas as well. Moving forward, I probably will actually be doing some haircut. Right now, this isn't really the best maintenance look, so I may be taking a trip to the barber in the next couple of weeks just so I can have a little bit better style. Walking around like this, it ain't really helping my situation whatsoever. I need to get a beard, line up, a few other things. But that is week 5 hair update, you guys. Hopefully this video has helped somebody out. I will be tracking this process, so those of you guys who are going through this same thing post locks, we can follow along. You got community, you got somebody who understands what it's like. Because I'm telling you, it ain't easy. It ain't easy being patchy. All right. But as always, you guys, it's been TV Locks signing out.